From the Newstalk ZB newsroom, this is Newsfix.
In this update, Te Pāti Māori has been welcomed onto the Waitangi Treaty grounds alongside the Kiingitanga. The contingent of hundreds was led by the Ratana Band, with hundreds more gathered on the grounds around Te Whare Runanga to watch. Senior political reporter Sophie Trigger is there.
Speeches from Ngāpuhi and Tangata Whenua spoke of unity and peace, while also making clear they would make their feelings to the government known. Earlier, Te Pāti Māori co-leaders Rawiri Waititi and Debbie Ngawera Paka told media their decision to arrive with the Kiingitanga was about showing kotahitanga between Māori institutions. Ngawera Paka says it's important to stand in unity with those that represent Te Ao Māori, and that is not Labour.
Millions raised by a special lotto draw and appeal run in the aftermath of Cyclone Gabrielle has sat unspent with the Department of Internal Affairs for nearly a year. The government's Cyclone Gabrielle Appeal Fund received $11.7 million from the special lotto draw last March. Now the DIA confirms the funding has not been allocated, but action is expected this month. A law professor says New Zealand's deployment of troops to the Red Sea is a good first step. The government last week announced 6 Defence Force personnel would be deployed to support military action against Houthi militants. Waikato University law professor Alexander Gillespie says our actions are justified, but we need to be wary of possible escalation.
One of the risks right now is that it appears people think they're going up for one reason, and in fact it's something else. So we have to maintain as much as we can a clear independent foreign policy and take each step very carefully.
Earlier today, 36 targets in Yemen were hit in a joint US-UK airstrike, a day after the US hit more than 85 targets in Iraq and Syria. More than 200 people are reported missing and at least 46 killed as forest fires in Chile rage on. 92 active fires are burning through more than 43,000 hectares and rapidly expanding. Black smoke's billowing over the central Valparaiso and Vina del Mar regions as fire trucks and helicopters battle the blazes. That's news. In sport, New Zealand squash star Paul Cole's beaten Miguel Rodriguez in the semi-final of the Motor City Open in Detroit. Cole was error-free in the straight games win and says he needed to be.
You got to be careful with Miguel. He's so quick. I don't know where he is on the court half the time. So, I just wanted to make sure I hit my targets and, kept him sort of out of the middle as much as possible.
Cole plays Peru's number 1 seed Diego Elias in the final. The Wellington Phoenix women have an extra opponent in Newcastle today, the searing Australian Heat. Their A-League football game with the Jets was originally due to be held in Maitland, but forecast temperatures of 38 degrees have seen the game move to Newcastle, where it's only 34 degrees. New Zealand snow sports athletes Luca Harrington and Ben Barclay have finished in impressive 5th and 6th spots respectively at the stacked free ski slopestyle World Cup on Mammoth Mountain in California. That's sport. I'm Joe Gilfillan.
For more news, listen to Newstalk ZB live on iHeartRadio.